Tobago police are warning Mr. Watson Duke at this time. PDP leader Watson Duke being warned by Tobago police.
I'm walking the dogs. Please go to your homes. Otherwise, you will be arrested. Arrested for what? For what? For what? I'm arrested today. For what?
Mr. Duke has been warned by Tobago police. If he does not stop his walk, he will arrest will be made. So Mr. Watson Duke is at this time attempting to walk from Roxborough to Scarborough, but he has been spoken to in the Tobago police, and he has been warned if he continues his walk, he will be arrested by Tobago police. We are live at this time in the village of Roxborough, Tobago, where Mr. Duke has been warned by Tobago police. Mr. Duke has been warned by Tobago police to end his walk at this time in Roxborough. If he does not end his walk, police officials have told Mr. Duke he will be arrested. Mr. Duke is attempting to walk from Roxborough to Scarborough. He said it's a walk for the people of Tobago. It's a walk with respect to the air and the sea bridge. But he has been warned at least 3 times by Roxborough and task force officers to desist from walking. What we have been told by Tobago police is that Mr. Duke did not get permission to hold his present walk/march from Roxborough to Scarborough, and as a result, the police would have warned him to desist, otherwise he will be arrested. This is not the first time Mr. Duke is holding such a walk. Mr. Duke would have held a similar walk where he also got arrested, and that matter is still before the Scarborough Magistrates Court.
Morning, Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry for interrupting your Sunday with this, but this is a very serious issue. For anybody that has any concern about the conditions of this country, we need to have some conversation. There is a difference between enforcing the law and controlling the people. And we have laws that control how the people get to express their democratic power and authority. And we need to, as a nation, ask that those laws be struck off the books. If they are having a peaceful walk in Tobago, the police is supposed to protect the walkers, the marchers, in their expression of their democratic right. We are observing what is going on. The police service, the courts, the government all serve the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Every single law, the indictable offenses and the summary offenses all reflect, all have power because of the supreme law, the Constitution of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, that is the people's law. It belongs to the people. We are not supposed to be living in times when the law can be used against your free expression of your democratic right. When Martin Luther King announced his march on Washington, there was no social media, there was no police permission, and 1 million people turned up. This morning, I am watching what is going on in Tobago. I don't involve myself in other political parties and they think, Watson Duke and them, they have their own thing going on. My concern is this law. This law. Any person who desires to hold or call together any public meeting shall, at least 48 hours, but no more than 14 days before the day on which it is proposed to hold such meeting, notify the Commissioner of Police. How does the Commissioner of Police have the authority to decide how the people of Trinidad and Tobago express themselves democratically? That is nonsense. That is a mad-ass law. And we, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, have to stand up and demand that this law, 109, chapter 109 of the Summary Offences Act, chapter 1102, be struck off the books. Every notification under subsection 1 shall be in writing, signed by the person or persons desiring to hold or call together the meeting, and shall state the address of each of the persons desiring to hold or call together such a meeting, the purpose or purposes of the meeting, the place at which the meeting is to be held, and the approximate time at which it is to begin, and the name of every speaker other than a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago to a resident who intends to address the meeting. All of this is bullshit. This is a country that has been abused, raped, and manhandled by governments From day one to now, we need to be able to put 1.3 million people on the promenade. We don't have to ask the Commissioner of Police for that. The Commissioner of Police have to come out here and his men and protect us. That is his job. Not to manage and manhandle our democracy. What is going on in Tobago is of grave concern to every citizen of the Democratic Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and we need to pay attention to that. I stand in solidarity with the marchers this morning. They are marching for information. They are marching against abuse. The government has abused its authority, has engaged in very questionable deal making and contract granting with regards to this Bridgman services. Tobago is being run into the ground by this PNM government and the actions they have taken with the Sea Bridge. Rohanson and Anshan have been fired, prosecuted, charged and jailed for what he did on the port. We are not joking. We are not taking this lightly. Trinidad and Tobago, pay attention to what is going on with your democracy. That march is a free expression of a free people, and it should not be interrupted by any public officer, regardless of the uniform they're wearing or the size of the gun that the people allow them to carry. We must be very, very, very certain that the laws of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago serve the people and do not in any way undermine their democratic rights. The people of this country have rights, and we will stand for those rights and against any attempt to subjugate them. Yes, I will bring you updates as I get them. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.